Hey, we're Daniel and Bonnie.
And this is The Marriage Adventure. So Bonnie and I got married on June 29th, 1996, and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. See, I remember. We've been married for 23, almost 24 years. And one thing that used to really get on our nerves is people would ask us, hey, so when are you gonna start a family? See, Bonnie and I, because of the mission God had given us in our 20s, and then we went another 5 years walking through infertility, we were married for 13, almost 14 years before God brought kids into our family. And I don't know if it got on our nerves so much that they were wondering when we were gonna have kids. Well, that kind of did a little bit. But it really got on our nerves that they thought we weren't a family. And so I would actually start responding to them, well, you know, we became a family when we got married. And then they would say, oh, well, I meant kids, you know. See, here's the thing we have to understand. Kids don't make a family. You bring kids into a family. So when you got married, that's when your family started.
And that's biblical. We look in Genesis chapter 3 and we see that God created Eve and brought her to Adam, and he said, now the husband will leave his father and mother and he'll be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. And we read that in a lot of weddings and we think that's awesome. We love the fact that we're going to become one flesh, that we're going to become one. We're starting our own family. We love that concept. In fact, we celebrate that with our kids. They know that our family started on June 29th, 1996, so it's kind of our family's birthday.
Yeah, we actually have a little tradition. We'll go out and celebrate our anniversary, but then we'll take our kids out or do some party and call it our family's birthday, just so they understand what that is.
So we like that part, that we've become a new family. But what's a little harder to wrap our heads around is the fact that once we bring children into this family, we have them with us, they're part of our lives, we invest, and then the rest of that is that one day they will leave us, leave their father and mother, and they'll be united with someone else to make their own new family. That's hard because we love them so much, and it's hard to imagine them leaving.
Yeah. One problem is that when we do bring kids into our family, our lives get so consumed with the kids because, let's face it, they're needy. They need a lot. They've got a lot going on, whether they're little or whether they're teenagers. They've got a lot of stuff that they're doing and activities. And we love being in their activities with them. We love doing that with them. But sometimes they can totally consume our lives and our marriage. What does that word consume mean? The word consume means totally used up, totally burned up, so that there's nothing left. So let me ask you this question. Are you making investments in your kids, which is a great thing, or are they consuming you? Are you being totally used up by them?
One day when those kids leave us, we're still going to be a family. And whether we've been totally consumed and have nothing left for each other, or if we're still thriving in our adventure, that all depends on the investments that we're making in each other now. We want to pour our lives into our children, but we can't do it. We can't sacrifice our marriage on the altar of child rearing. We want to have this healthy balance so that at the end of the day, when they leave us, we still have each other and we still have a healthy marriage.
Yeah, I think that's the question you ask yourself. Are we making investments or are we being consumed? So make investments. Make investments in your spouse. We always say, join the Marriage Adventure Challenge. That's making investments in your spouse and in your marriage. Well, you guys have a great week. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy your adventure and hit the subscribe button below us, and then follow us on Facebook and Instagram. See you later.